Hello, everyone. So now let me just give you a brief conclusion about what happened this year in the FLL competition, the First League competition 2022, which was held here, in Egypt in Alexandria Library. So I've been a leader for, for two teams this year. The first team, which I'm gonna talk today about, is called the Little Digger. Okay, it was named the Little Digger under this, really tiny digger that was digging under, the large ship that was stuck in the Suez Canal and caused a big crisis in the shipping world. As far as you know, today, this year's season's theme was about shipping. Shipping, cargoes, between countries and cities in the world. So this was my team actually, okay, and as far as you know, the competition includes a robot game and a research and a project, and of course the core values evaluation. And this is my team, playing with their robots or, thinking about some ideas. How can they be able to solve these problems here? So, okay, the research that we did this year was about shipping bees from Egypt to all the countries in the world. It's really long discussion. Okay, if we're gonna talk about that, but I'm gonna talk about that in a really short. So this year's research was about shipping bees and why honeybees die in some countries in the world around us, and why do some countries already need honeybees to be shipped from Egypt to other countries. What reasons behind that? Okay, and the value of such great insect in the in the biodiversity in the world, and it's really important for some plants for pollination and so on. Okay, these boxes that you can see here are the boxes used to ship honeybees, okay, from Egypt. And the place where I live, exactly in the middle of the delta of the Nile, is the largest spot in maybe in Africa, in whole Africa, for shipping bees and honey, to all the countries in the world. So we started by visiting some, carpenters, or the workshop shops that make these boxes, because these are the real boxes that honey and honeybees traders use for shipping bees. And then we just thought about, the problem here with this box is that many bees die during the shipping process, because this box does not give them any comfort, or any problem that happens. It can solve nothing actually. So many bees die, and those bees are really important and of a high value, because you cannot easily collect like 10,000 bees. It's really problematic, and they need so much time to be able to collect such a big or a large number of bees to be shipped. Okay, we held, like some online meetings together during the pandemic, and tried to think together and brainstorm some ideas. And okay, this is, where I sit with my team and try to explain them that we can use Arduino boards and put some codes, and we can make this box. We can turn it into a smart box. Like we called it the smart bee shipping incubator, because it can give enough oxygen for bees to be able to breathe during the shipping process. Once oxygen gets lower than needed, and or once the temperature goes high, or for any reason, so this system can like try the bees to stay alive during the shipping process. And this is the wiring diagram. This is how our system works. We have The main component here is the Arduino board, and we got, an optional screen that shows the temperature and humidity levels, and also the CO2 concentration in the air, and some electronic components, and there is a buzzer, to give you an alarming or alerting sound. The battery, and here are the two sensors that are the main component of our system. An air quality sensor that measures CO2 concentration in the air, but it should be replaced by oxygen level sensor later, of course. And this is called the DHT22 temperature and humidity sensor that measures temperature and humidity. And once you give the system, or in the code, the programming, yeah, you give a threshold value. Once the oxygen goes below this value, or once the temperature goes higher than an expected value, or the value suitable for supporting the life of bees. So the here the two fans are going to turn on, so that it's gonna cool down the temperature. And if the air quality is not fine, so there is an oxygen sprayer tool here, and we used something like an Airwick, sprayer for that, just for simulation. And we built this prototype using the original shipping box that the traders or the honeybee traders used to use it for shipping bees. So actually the challenge here is that it was not only one box, but actually it is made of two boxes stuck together. I don't really know the reason behind that, but looks like they want to decrease how much bees will be together in one box. So we had to use two fans together, and um, the sprayer also used to be split so that it can give oxygen in both sides, and so on. And here on the screen, it's clear that it shows temperature and the humidity level, and also the air quality. And once this number goes high, this means that there's like some poisonous gases, or smoke, or something not good with air quality. And therefore at this time the sprayer is gonna spray some oxygen. And this is the battery power level, of course, because you don't want your battery to die during the shipping process. Okay, here is my team, introducing the idea and the research, showing the judges everything in the competition. And um, they try to discuss everything. How does it work, and why is it important, and whatsoever, during this the research project, and so on. And finally, during declaring the winners in the competition, the team became the third place, winning the third place prize for such an amazing project. And I think my team is great, and they deserve everything good. Thank you so much. And this was just a brief introduction about or a brief summary about what happened this year during the FLL competition. Thank you so much, and see you back again. Bye.